Hello once again, everyone, and welcome to Kruznik's Purgatory. I'm your host, Kruznik X, alongside me, the beautiful Arya Stormborn. It has been a long and grueling road, but we finally made it to the level 70 Samurai quest. Let's take a look at the facts. In the last episode of Path of the Samurai, we lost a dear comrade in arms. Unfortunately, Ugetsu took the fight to the Sekiseigumi himself and took down the captain of the Sekiseigumi, Kongo. He left Makoto in charge, but therein lies the problem. It turns out Makoto is actually a woman by the name of... Sorry, I forget names when I'm doing so many lines. She is a woman by the name of Kagetsu, and she's actually the younger sister of Ugetsu. So there's a lot to be said there, but one thing's for certain, we're going to be helping her throughout the entire way. It's time for the final battle in the level 70 quest, the battle on Bekko. Let's get right down to it.
Chris, my fears have become reality. Members of the Sekiseigumi are deserting, one after another. Finding out that I am Ugetsu's sister, and you, Musosai's pupil, has shattered their faith in our cause. With so many gone, we haven't the strength to face the insurgents. We have to convince them to return somehow. There is no two ways about my connection to Ugetsu. But if we can dispel the stigma surrounding Master Musosai at least, we may yet have a change of heart. I require but a chance to speak my piece. Will you help me round up our disillusioned comrades? I will look around the barracks and the north side of town. If you could focus your search on the south.
Alright, so let's head to... Let's see. Okay, let's head to Aetheryte Plaza. They say you bested the lieutenant, but I'll be damned if you didn't use dirty tricks you learned from the craven Musosai. The captain calls? What's the insurgent sister want now? Might as well see what sort of lame excuse she's got in store. Okay, he's a douche. What do you want, Ijin? I have naught to say to the likes of you. The captain desires a chance to explain. Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to hear her out. Alright, let's head to Kogane Dori.
Look, it's not like I mistrust you and the captain, it's just... I can't work up the will to fight anymore.
She wants to talk, does she? Well, I doubt anything she says will change my mind, but I'll go along with it for now. One can only hope, right? Off to the Sekiseigumi barracks. There you are, Makoto.
My thanks for your help, Chris. Let's begin before they change their minds. Hear me, my comrades. In our nation, Musosai is a name that evokes loathing. All know that his were the hands that created the monster Ugetsu, and all know that he evaded responsibility for fear of death. But naught could be further from the truth, for Musosai ever taught that a samurai's calling is to preserve order. However, Ugetsu seeks to do the very opposite. In bringing down the Bakufu, he means to usher in such chaos as to trigger another age of blood. Ugetsu may have trained under Musosai, but he was no true pupil of his. Nay, his true pupil stands before you now, and he, like his master did, wields his katana to protect the peace.
Bah! Protect the peace, you like to say. But what did Musosai ever do to protect the peace? Can you tell us that? I would ask the same question. All we know is that he challenged warriors the realm over and never was once defeated. An impressive feat to be sure, but it's neither here nor there.
It takes strength to protect the peace. As we strive to hone our skills through rigorous training, Musosai honed his through duels.
He went on to right wrongs as Kogarashi. Wait a second. The Kogarashi? The mystery samurai who roamed the land smiting the wicked when I was little? The man who protected the weak and punished common crooks and great lords alike before vanishing like the wind? It was Musosai all along? I became a samurai because of him! Me too! Kogarashi was my hero! I wanted to change the world like him! Looking back, 'twas when I first heard tell of Kogarashi that the desire to take up the katana took root in my heart.
I had known that Master Musosai journeyed the land with my brother, but to think that he did so as Kogarashi... Could the experience have pushed Ugetsu to his extreme beliefs?
Very well, Captain. We were wrong about Musosai, but what have you to say for yourself? That's right. We haven't forgotten about that. Your brother's the bastard that's trying to tear down our nation. How can we trust you? Ugh, enough! I've been biting my tongue, but I can't stand it anymore! Oh, wrong voice. Hello there, Chris. Fancy seeing me here, I shouldn't doubt. The idea occurred to me to visit Musosai's homeland, you see, and you know how spontaneous I can be. But what do I find upon arriving but this painful display of narrow-mindedness? The old man will be turning in his grave! Who the hells are you? Who I am doesn't matter. What matters is what I did. And that was to journey with Chris and Musosai on a quest to right wrongs. We've established that you all respect and admire Musosai, who happens to be your childhood hero, Kogarashi. Well then, you should know what he used to always say about his own countrymen. That you're so focused on a person's birth, you blind yourselves to his true worth. It's so bleeding obvious I can't believe I have to say this. But having a villain for a brother doesn't make Makoto a villain. In spite of their relationship, she opposes him, for God's sake. Now look at yourselves. None of you were born into samurai families, but through hard work you've made it this far. Become who you wanted to be. What Makoto has done is no different.
Like you, she's broken free of the shackles of her birth to live a life of her own choosing. By the Kami! Why could I not see this? After all we've been through together as comrades!
Damn it, you're right! How many times have I had to put up with scorn because I came from a poor village? But there I was dealing that scorn to the captain. Strike me down for a fool. I've always despised this aspect of our culture. In all this time I remained its unwitting prisoner. Come, my friends! Let us bring back those of us who are still at large. We have a battle to win and peace to protect.
You're the gentleman from the inn in Ulda. I owe you a debt of gratitude.
Oh, don't mention it. I'm a showmaster by trade, and words on my domain. Swords, not so much. So I'll bow out here. I think I'll go take a dip in one of those hot springs I've heard so much about. The rest I leave in your capable hands, Chris. Put a stop to Ugetsu and give the old man the peace he deserves. You got it.
The appointed hour is nigh. Let us make for the field of battle, for the Isle of Bekko.
Let's do it. To the ruby price. Let's fly. So why do all the major showdowns have to happen in the Isle of Bekko these days? Here we are.
All wayward members are returned, and with all their resolve restored, let us go and face Ugetsu!
Let's do it. Will this false peace continue? Or will the fires of true change sweep across the land? Today, we will decide Hingashi's history. Today, we decide whose path is right. Musosai's or mine. There is but one among you worthy of being my opponent. He who trained under my own master. Come, Chris. Show me the strength of your conviction. Let's do it. Let us fight, pupil to pupil. Such nostalgic blade work. There is no doubting under whom you trained. But no amount of Musosai's training will grant you victory over me. For I have transcended our master. You have learned well. 'Tis plain you will not fall so easily. For you I shall call upon my true strength. Steel yourself. I am one with the twilight moon. My blade shall reduce you to dust! A rain of blades to shroud the moon! You are surpassing strong. That much I will allow. But I have a vision to realize. I will give Hingashi true peace. And until I accomplish this, I cannot fall! In snow and in bloom, my blade sings for my nation. Well, you're done. Good night. No. So much undone. Lord Ugetsu defeated? Impossible! Why do you stay your blade? It is over. The heavens have chosen. Now strike me down. A samurai must be decisive. Finish me, or I shall finish you. Good. You've grown strong, little sister.
Come, my friends. Let us return to the barracks.
In the next life, perhaps things will be different. Let's return to Kugane. Well, that was a fun battle.
Something like a little family conflict.
Yeah, right? And as the sun sets on Kugane,
we succeeded in quelling a major threat to the nation, and it was in no small part due to you, Chris. You have my eternal gratitude. While not all insurgents are accounted for, without a leader to unite them, they will eventually scatter to the winds. As for me, my appointment as captain of the Sekiseigumi has since been made official. 'Tis a heavy burden, but I swear to bear it with honor, and live up to Captain Kongo's faith in me. Meanwhile, the revelation of Kogarashi's true identity has been doing its rounds of our order. 'Twould seem that nigh all of our younger members idolized him, and joined out of the desire to make a difference. In embarking upon his quest, I believe that Master Musosai in part wished to sow the seeds of a new generation. Ugetsu sought the quick path to change, and cared not that it was fraught with strife and suffering. He saw Hingashi as a dilapidated house fit only to be torn down. But Master Musosai sought to restore this house, board by board, nail by nail, one injustice at a time, even should it take several lifetimes. To ensure that his legacy lives on, I will embark upon my own quest of change here in Kugane, and I pray that you will do the same no matter where your road takes you.
And with that, our quest is complete. By facing your brother pupil in Mortal Kombat, you have drawn forth new courage. We've learned the action Hisatsu Guren, and this concludes the Samurai quest for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have registered a product key for Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers to your service account. You must have completed the main scenario quest Shadowbringers. You must have completed the role quest Courage Born of Fear. Once you have done so, the next Samurai quest will be available from Makoto. With it, we've unlocked the achievement Sam I Am 2. We also received another achievement during this process, and it is the final one I had to get to gain this title that I have. But we got the achievement Mastering War 3, which gives us the title God of War. Finally, we've received the Myochin armor coffer. So in order to do this, we are going to show our headgear, which is ugly as all fuck. And we're going to unequip everything and do as we always do. One gear set piece at a time. First, let's open the chest up. Alright, you ready to see this sweet ass gear? For legs, we have the antiquated Myochin Hakama. For feet, the Myochin Geta. For the body, the Myochin Haori. For hand gear, the Myochin Teko. For headgear, the Myochin Jingasa. And for our new artifact weapon, the antiquated Kiku Ichimonji. I have been looking forward to having this outfit for a while, and I should have done it sooner, but you know how it is. So, how do I look?
Like Raiden with horns.
Like Raiden with horns. How appropriate. But with that being said, we have completed another path. There's one more Stormblood path to go on before we continue on to the new expansion. So when next we go live, we will be returning once again to Taro Cabot to begin the final path in the Stormblood job storylines with the quests for the path of the Red Mage, the other job unlocked in in Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. But until then, that's going to be it for this episode of Cruisenix Purgatory. I'd like to thank Arya Stormborn for joining us.
You're welcome.
And I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button. Be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all of my live streams and videos the moment they air. And be sure to subscribe to me for exclusive access. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode when it comes out in the new expansion. And click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Cruisenix X, signing out.